Also here, and Meredith is here.
Hello.
And we're going to debut something brand new for you today from Cook's Essentials. If you've been wishing for a convection oven or maybe a second oven, if your kitchen has one oven, or maybe you just don't want to turn the big oven on all the time, this is a great solution. It's the Chef Series Digital Convection Oven, and it's brand new today for less than $120. We've also split it into 4 easy payments of $24. So you're getting the oven itself, you're getting a cooking pan, the rack, and an instruction manual, and it's very easy to operate.
You know what? It's fantastic to operate, and honestly, what I like about it is the digital readout is so nice and big. You can see it right here, and you can see also, I'm going to turn this one off just to show you all the things that it can do.
Okay.
So look, these are your basic functions. You have a toast function, a bake function, a broil, a pizza, and then you have an other. Hit that big dial and you can see the others. There's a keep warm, there's a defrost, there's a dehydrate. You can actually make yogurt in here, and you can proof your bread loaves in here. So there's so many things you can do. And then you go backwards here. You can also set your time and temperature as is. But here's something I want to show you. When you get to that toast function, you press toast, it asks you, are you toasting bread? Are you toasting a bagel? Or are you toasting waffle? You can choose, and then it says, well, would you like it light, medium, or dark?
Wow, that's so specific.
I know, and then
it
says, how many slices are you doing? Are you doing 6, 4, 2? It can handle up to 6 different slices at one time. So really, really easy. And then, of course, you see your temperature and time buttons up here, your start button, and your menu button. So really easy to handle. It can do Celsius or Fahrenheit, depending on whether you're maybe doing a, you have a recipe that's written in Celsius because it's European or something. You can just change that right on the oven itself. But here it comes with a beautiful non-stick roasting tray.
And I think, Meredith, that speaks to how big the area is on the inside of the oven.
It's a great big area on the inside. It's 11 inches by 13 inches, plus a little bit. So you can get anything that's 11 by 13 right in there. There's that beautiful roast chicken. This comes with 23 recipes, so it's going to help you get started. But honestly, you can do anything in here that you would do in your oven, like
those nachos. Where'd Mary go? I'm going to hide them from her.
So we can put those nachos in there. It also comes with a rack as well. You can put the rack at the same level or a different level if you want to, but you don't need to use the rack and the pan at the same time. Then when we want to go ahead and work this out, we're going to go here to bake or broil, and then we're going to broil these on medium. And then it'll give you your own, it'll give you a default temperature. All you have to do is now press start, and that will work. No problem.
Fantastic. So easy. And the dimension on the outside is about 11.5 inches high. So you can put this, I think, probably right under your cabinet.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Leave it out on the countertop. The width is 19 inches. And then from front to back, the depth is about 16.5. So it's not going to take up.
And that includes the handle, too.
Yeah, the whole, section of the countertop. And you'll use this a lot. And, it does everything your big oven can do.
Well, and more.
And more, right?
Because of the dehydrate and the defrost. And look at this, too, here. I want to show you how much room we have in here. For instance, we have 3 Temptations dishes. This is their big 2-pound loaf pan that we've got there with our side dishes. So perhaps you've got a great big, I don't know, turkey or ham in the oven taking up all the space. You don't have room for the side dishes. Now you have a place where you could put a 9 by 13 casserole if you wanted to, or multiple dishes like this. So you have all of this room.
This does so much more than a toaster oven. This is not a toaster oven. This is a full convection oven, digitally controlled, that sits on your countertop. So, and it also, as you said, does other things like defrosting. It makes yogurt.
It will allow you to make yogurt as well.
Good.
And of course, recipes in there. If you want to make yogurt, there are recipes for a soy yogurt and a regular yogurt as well.
Wonderful.
But you see, the thing is, it has dual zone technology here. So we have an element in the bottom, we have an element in the top, and based on what setting that you're designing it for, that it knows whether to turn up both, turn one, turn the other, moderate and turn them off, and then come back on again just to make sure that temperature is maintained for you.
So you can proof bread in this as well.
Yes, let me grab these sandwiches and get those in and cooking.
Okay, so it has 9 functions. So it roasts and bakes, it toasts on high heat, it can dehydrate, make yogurt, and proof your bread on low heat. Again, it's digitally controlled. It's got those preset functions that makes it really, really easy. And it gives you a convection oven if you need a second, or if you already have one, or sorry, if you don't have one, now you do.
Exactly, and so you can change that time if you want to. You can go up or down in 5-minute increments. It also has another really handy function right down here. Say you're making toast or you're baking something, you're cooking a pizza, and then you go and you say, oh my goodness, I need a little more time. You simply hit more time.
Oh, nice.
And it will automatically add more time to your setting without having to go through the whole programming again. I really like that feature as well.
And of course, it's from Cook's Essentials, so you know the quality is there. This is a brand exclusive to QVC that Meredith brings to us. So now what are you doing?
Well, look at this. This is something like a whole dinner here we've got going on. But look at those 4 big orange glazed pork chops, right? So huge size. The capacity here is fantastic. So you can do things like that, or you can do your full batch of cookies.
Because convection is so great for baking.
Convection is fantastic. So we've got the dual zone temperature, element at the top, element at the bottom, but over here on the side, we actually have a fan that's blowing that air around. Now, if you don't want to cook with convection, you can turn it off by pressing the convection button at the bottom there. So it really gives you the versatility to replace your full oven, because you have the regular oven, you have the convection oven, you have a broiler in here, you have everything, and even the pizza setting. I'm going to show you, stop this and show you that pizza setting, because I love pizza.
I know, me too.
But you go to pizza and it'll ask you, is it fresh or is it frozen? Because that's going to change the time for you. And then is it 6-inch? Is it 12-inch? Is it 10-inch? Is it 8-inch? You decide how big a pizza you want. You know I want the biggest one because I love pizza. And then you go ahead and you can press start, and you're away to the races.
Yum. This also, actually, I love putting like delivery pizza in the oven for a few minutes, because it just makes it more crisp.
And the reheat function on here I love as well. The fact that you can actually go to other setting and you can reheat right there. Oh, sorry, the reheat is on the bake setting. So you go to bake, reheat. And then it'll tell you, is that what you want? Yes, it is. Start, no problem. So it also has an automatic preheat. So when you turn something on, it's going to preheat automatically for the right amount of time. Then it'll beep 5 times, like you can hear right now, and let you know that your preheating is done. You can put your food in, and then it beeps and turns off automatically.
So nice.
Which is great.
So you're getting the pan that she's been using, the rack, and the manual.
And 23 recipes
in the manual. Cook's Essentials, brand new today. If you've downsized, this is perfect. If you need an extra oven in a separate party room or a dorm room, or I don't know if you could have one in a dorm room. Could you have one of these in a dorm room?
You don't do anything once, right?
But if you've got a smaller space and maybe only room for one regular oven, this gives you a second oven, which is nice. And it's convection. So stay in the ordering process for this one. Today you get 5 payments of just $24 on that. Thank you, Meredith.
Thank you.
More to come with Meredith. So stick around. But we're going to head over to Mark Charles Masilli, who's got more to show us in this program as well. So leave it to Mark Charles to bring in